Hello students, in this video I'm going to show you how to measure an object where we're going to use a unit of measure. There's 4 things that you need to know how to measure an object. First, you need to make sure that you're in the same unit, using the same unit of measure. Here I have all red squares. The color doesn't matter, but they're the same size. You have to have the same size unit. Here's what you wouldn't want to do. You wouldn't want to measure this marker with a jumbo paper clip and then a smaller paper clip, because then it's not going to give you an accurate measurement. Step number 1, make sure that you have the same size unit. So I'm going to use this. Step number 2, make sure that you start from the beginning. The beginning is right here, right there. Imagine if I started just measuring only this part right here. Then I would miss all this part here. Then I wouldn't get a correct measurement, right? So we're learning on how to measure accurately. So the first step is make sure that you have the same size unit. Step number 2, make sure that you start from the beginning. There's my beginning. Here's step number 3. Make sure that you don't leave any gaps in between. Gaps is spaces in between. That is too much space. So you have to put your units right next to each other. So this would be the correct way of placing your units without gaps. And then finally, there's also something that you need to remember is do not overlap. Overlapping means when you put one unit on top of the other. Then you wouldn't be able to measure this accurately. You would end up measuring with more units than needed. Okay, so finally, let's measure correctly then. Let's find out how many units does this marker measure. So number 1, we got all the same size units. Number 2, we started from the beginning. Number 3, we left no gaps. Number 4, we did not overlap. Let's see how much it measures. Right about here. Let's look. And this marker measures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 unit of standards. This is not a standard unit. This is a non-standard unit. So we have 8 little squares that are the same.